Hey,
Yeah, what's up?
I found a disc.
We'll put in the thing then.
No,
Let's go. Put
no.
in the thing.
Okay.
How's it going, boys? My name is Jschlatt. It took me 8 years, boys. 8. To the point where people actually cared about my videos. We're entering a new era, and it starts with the release of this new video.
My childhood hero is called me bipolar. You like dick and balls? This is what I look like.
Get in here.
I take 100% credit for the revive of Minecraft. This is rich.
Hopefully soon I will have a lot more for the weekly slap.
Who knows what fucking YouTube and Twitch will look like in a year from now.
I feel like I'm letting everyone down.
People need to know about this.
I never condoned what he had done. I'm not even planning on doing this full time.
It's kind of tough for me to get out of bed and say, yeah, I want to film something. I wish it made sense for me to make long-form, thoughtful content. That used to be my room that I'd film everything in, that I'd live in. I don't love you. I don't want you to keep watching what I'm doing. I have thought about retiring and quitting and what that would look like.
Beautiful tits.
If you started following Minecraft's resurgence back in 2019, you most likely have heard the name Jschlatt, whether you're a fan of his content or constantly preaching his downfall on Twitter. This big guy is leaving an impact on the internet. That be his involvement in various communities, his interesting persona, or the amount of times people have tried canceling him. My name is Spoonful, and this video is dedicated to the story of Jschlatt.
Today's episode is going to be all about me. That's right, strap in, buckle up as I stroke my massive ego.
But before we start stroking his ego too much,
No, please stroke my ego more.
Jschlatt, you're a Z-list celebrity.
Yes, I know, Spoonful, I am a dumb piece of shit. You, I'm Spoonful, can I ask you something?
Anything, bud.
Can I please kiss you?
Yeah. Maybe later. I gotta start this video though.
Okay, baby, I will be back.
Anyways, let's start from Jschlatt's beginning. And I mean, before the fame. Jschlatt, otherwise known as Jebberda, John, Jonathan, Big Guy, Button Boy, Build Boy. This man has got so many names that nobody knows his legal one. And even his birthday. He jokes about it in memes that after the day before the biggest domestic trap. Sorry, I got carried away. As a kid, Jschlatt was into video games like Minecraft, Roller Coaster Tycoon, OpenTDD, and your average Xbox games. As well, one of the holy grails of Nintendo games, Mario Kart. Moving to 2010, Jschlatt would dip his toes into the YouTube scene and create his first channel with a friend about Nerf guns.
I was in 6th or 7th grade. I had a Nerf gun fight channel at the time, just running around shooting each other with Nerf guns.
And in 2013, a group gaming channel.
So I started recording me and my buds playing Call of Duty, GTA, Skate. I used the, your standard run-of-the-mill Incompetech royalty-free music. I used the generic sound effects, subtitles, the whole shebang.
And these channels have yet to be discovered, so to the tech-savvy fellas watching this, work your magic. And a year later in 2013, Jschlatt would create the channel we're more familiar with, Jschlatt. The channel was created on July 6, 2013 and started out his branding strong by using Rammy, a copyrighted image from Castle Crashers. His first video titled Good Boy Eats Food was uploaded a year later on June 5th, 2014, where Jschlatt feeds his good boy. After that video, he moved on to what the main focus of content was at that time. MLG videos. You know the videos with the epic music, quick scopes, hit markers, Doritos, weed, optic, phase, glasses, and the... After Jschlatt's MLG phase, he hopped on to the next meta, commentaries.
Literally.
This is an era of Jschlatt that isn't available on YouTube, nor on the Internet Archive. Only remnants of deleted or privated videos about different subjects and sets of series like Subsurvey, What the Fuck Internet, and commentaries. Only one video of the 3 playlists is available, as well 2 others. One commentary video about YouTube and whether or not this is the last chance of becoming successful, and the 2 others were a part of an ARG. Transmission being the introduction to the ARG, and Untitled being the conclusion, stating the future of Jschlatt's content. If you're interested, check these videos out from this guy's channel. And around this time, I believe Jschlatt was attending high school. He quit playing for his baseball team and started working at his local deli.
I worked in a deli from age 14 to 18. It was some 4 or 5 year stretch. I stood in a freezer basically the whole time, stocking shelves in like a winter coat, like a parka, and I was paid $5 an hour when I started. Just under the table, straight in cash, $5.
While in high school, Jschlatt was interested interested in philosophical and foreign literatures, as well had a heavy interest in computer science.
Symposium was on that list. I'd say a lot of my interests are from a Russian literature class in senior year of high school. Crime and Punishment from Dostoevsky. We read a bunch of short stories from Pushkin, Tolstoy. Heart of a Dog by Mikhail Bulgakov. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And lastly, just read the Bible.
After Jschlatt's emoji era, he dabbled in entertainment through memes, game parodies, and dabbled in video essays like Space, Mechis, and Black Mirror, as well an uncompleted series dissecting each song from OK Computer, an album by Radiohead. Jschlatt would also create a podcast introducing the cast members Mika, Astrocyst, and a panda, one video at a time for 6 episodes until its sudden hiatus in mid-2018. But we'll get back to that because Jschlatt's channel all of a sudden got deleted by YouTube. And what was a reasonable response? Well, like all virtuous people, they go to Twitter. And while we're on the topic of Twitter, if you scroll down far enough, Jschlatt's Twitter has subscriber milestones and pictures of what his old branding used to look like. And seeing the little pictures like these show that big creators we see now had to start somewhere. Eventually, YouTube would revive his channel, and Jschlatt would make a response stating YouTube's biases and hypocrisies they set between big and small creators. But nonetheless, Jschlatt would prevail within a few months due to the creation of a video that sparked his upbringing. Jschlatt would create a video of what would spark his upbringing, and that video is a tribute to Minecraft. A tribute to Minecraft was uploaded on May 6, 2018, and is tightly packed with Jschlatt's thoughts about the game, mechanics, music, and overall experience he had with the game. But it wouldn't get that much attention. As the months passed, Jschlatt would create the weekly slap on September 12, 2018, which was dedicated to a more primitive type of content. We'll get to that later. In between May through September, Jschlatt's Minecraft video would soar in popularity, garnering the attention from Notch himself and many creators heavily relating to the video, and it especially resonated heavily with a creator known as Call Me Carson. In 2018-2019, Carson was getting big off his Recording the Internet series, as well doing Twitch on the side and uploading highlights to his live channel, but soon everything was about to change within the following year. SMP Live was a reinvention of multiplayer servers back in the 2010s. In 2019, the idea of an SMP with a set of rules was refreshing. We all know it was founded by Call Me Carson because he had an audience to back up the SMP's popularity. But the idea of the SMP was Cooper's, aka C-Scoop.
It was Cooper's idea.
Really?
It was Cooper's idea in the first place
server.
to start an SMP. And Carson was like, yeah, no, it's probably not going to work.
SMP Live began on March 1st, 2019 with Carson, Travis, 2Mad, JC the Caster, Ultrife, C-Scoop, _ Mason, Poke, Joko, and Jschlatt.
Can you repeat that for me?
As SMP Live progressed with only a few hours in, Ant Venom was interested in joining the server.
Hey, what's up, Ant Venom?
It's going.
It's certainly going.
And once he joined, Jschlatt found an opportunity. From there, a goal was set between the two to take place.
I've wanted this my whole life. Will you please go out with me to the end and we can kill the Ended Dragon together?
Sure.
All right, here's what you do. You guys get to the end.
As a result of joining the SMP, Jschlatt would create a new channel, Jschlatt Live, on April 13th, 2019 due to the content not fitting with the other channel. The content mainly consisted of Minecraft, but Jschlatt also pushed into other games like City Skylines, Gmod, Goose Game, and a few videos from his own SMP revolving around Tekkit. As Jschlatt kept revisiting SMP Live, he caused havoc every time he logged in by portraying himself as an authoritarian businessman with his own cryptocurrency, and being accompanied by his friend, Connor Eats Pants.
Do the funny voice.
I wasn't
You like dick and balls, bro?
You like dick and balls?
Hey, what is the?
Eat
not
fun,
funny.
Connor!
Not funny. Stop it.
Connor!
I just saw one of the chipmunks too!
I just saw. Oh, it's a dick and balls, Travis! Look at the shambles we find ourselves in. What are you doing on my goddamn property, you son of a bitch? What do you think I'm gonna do?
I never knew my real editor.
As time passed, Jschlatt and Ant Venom's quest came to fruition, and out of that was the man behind the voice.
Oh my god!
This is so stupid. I've been trying to film anything for like 30 minutes. This is what I look like. That's it. I'm done.
SMP Live brought the attention on Jschlatt, as well with some self-conflictions. At the time, Jschlatt was running 3 separate channels, all with different types of content. Jschlatt's main channel focused on video games and essays involving heavy editing. The weekly slap focused on old school COD commentaries, and Jschlatt Live focusing on segments from his live streams, both involving light editing. And on top of that, all while attending college. A lot of stress and work was placed on him, as well conflictions with his content. He addressed it on the weekly slap in this etiquette manner. The video is 9 minutes in total, but I cut these clips into segments, keeping his message simple and still intact.
I also have a third channel that is rapidly, like mind-bogglingly quickly becoming more popular than anything I've ever done before. It's Jschlatt Live. In 2 months, it's got almost 100,000 subscribers. And I love it, and I love working on it, and the videos do amazingly every time, and I want that to continue. On a good first day for a main channel upload of mine, I'd get, I don't know, maybe 10, 20,000 views, which isn't bad at all. And then I started Jschlatt Live. And I posted a video, and I waited. Nothing crazy. That second upload did better than any real video I'd ever posted before. On a completely new channel, completely unadvertised on the main channel, the algorithm just took it and ran with it. You know, while I'm not upset that this new channel of mine is doing well, and I'm not upset at the possibility of not being stuck in a 9-to-5 for the rest of my life is quickly becoming a reality, I guess I'm more upset at what it took to get there. One video on my live channel makes more money than my entire main channel would make in a month. And it's not like I didn't work my ass off on the main channel, and it's not like I don't work my ass off for the live channel either. It's just that one route is so much more viable, both view-wise and money-wise, than the other. It just seems kind of silly for me to prioritize the main one over the live one right now. But just like I'm not completely dropping everything else, I'm also not going to drop out of college or do anything drastic like that. I'm not going to do anything that could hurt my potential career, because it makes sense for me to try and make this internet fame thing a reality. And it also makes sense for me to work a 9-to-5 job this summer. And so tomorrow will mark what I'm optimistically referring to as the busiest part of my life. I'm going to be working 9-to-5 to get experience in my field, and I'm also going to be trying to keep up the momentum I've been having online recently, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try, and I'm probably going to be stressed as hell. I'm probably going to have very little time on my hands. I'm probably going to fuck up somewhere along the road and realize that I need to make some changes in the way I'm going about things, and that's fine. I'm ready for it, and I'm not complaining about it. I mean, at the end of the day, it feels like it's just looking up and up for me, and I know that by the time the summer's over, I'll be able to look back on all this, look at all the successes I've had, and say to myself, you know what, boys? I'm glad I did it.
During the SMP, Carson created a podcast called The Goopcast. The Goopcast would have a handful of people from SMP Live rotating in and out as the voices, but after a while, the handful would officially become a creator collective. The group would have to change their name to Fart Club because Goop was copyrighted by Gwyneth Paltrow. You know, the chick with a scented candle.
It's a candle. It says, "This smells like my vagina." This is Gwyneth Paltrow's candle.
And from Fart Club, they decided to stick with Lunch Club. The Lunch Club vlog channel was created on August 25th, 2019, and their first video was uploaded on January 25th, 2020. And a few days later, an introduction of the members consisting of Jschlatt, Carson, Travs, Ted, C-Scoop, Slamsicle, and Hugbox was revealed. They'd upload several different types of videos all in the LA area for the time spent there, and one shopping video in Australia from the beginning of 2020 to the near end of it. Going back to the beginning of 2020, focusing more on Jschlatt and his content, SMP Live had concluded on New Year's of 2019 to 2020. And what direction could Jschlatt go in? Like he did with Minecraft, he went back to go forward. Revisiting classic games like Gmod, CSGO, Surgeon Simulator, Slenderman, FNAF, and games from a console no one would think of going back to in the age of new technology. The Nintendo Wii. He'd play Wii Sports, Rabbids, and some one-offs, and, in shock to his fans, he decided to quit streaming in the meantime.
To set the record straight, I have not been live. I've not live streamed since mid-January.
But it wasn't just the games that made the videos interesting. It was the persona behind it. The persona of a cranky 20-year-old mentally insane, sexually confused, Catholic, conservative New Yorker. Did I hit that categorization on the spot, Jschlatt?
You spoonful, you sure did, and it has been a while, and can I have that kiss now?
Fuck you.
You know, I know you want to. I am not gay, but get those lips ready because I will be waiting for my kiss.
Anyways, the near end of 2020, the Sleep Deprived podcast would come back after a 2.5-year hiatus. The weekly slap would take a break due to Jschlatt's mental state, drive for the channel, and parasocial relationship it developed. And finally, Jschlatt started focusing more on commentary and group-based videos as 2020 came to a close. An introduction for the new year.
Ass man. He's a grown ass man.
Little did anyone know this year for Jschlatt and YouTube would be a roller coaster. Only days within the new year, Carson was the center of attention for allegations involving minors. Travis and Hugbox, as well as a few individuals, came out addressing the hidden truth that he'd been inappropriately messaging minors. Some in the group telling him to stop, yet he continued, and that's the reason Lunch Club disbanded. Twitter was out for blood, drama channels hopped on the scene, creators disavowing Carson's actions, some defending, and on January 6, 2021, the Weekly Slap addressed the situation, what it was like / helping Carson behind the scenes, and hoping he gets the help he needs. The Weekly Slap vanished once again, and moving forward from the situation, Jschlatt created a clips channel called Big Guy, joined Ted Nivison and Slimesicle from Lunch Club, creating the Chuckle Sandwich, continued with commentary, and got that motherfucking bag from Jackbox Videos, and all of a sudden,
This is the last video I'm gonna be uploading. I'm moving, baby!
Jschlatt was moving to Texas, but on the most inconvenient week. It wasn't climate change's fault, if you believe in it.
Blah, 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 blah.
It was Jschlatt's. He somehow brought the snow from New York with him. He made pipes burst, the power grid fail, made people starve in cold, but I'm joking, well, maybe. And complained about it while being sheltered by the smallest, biggest streamer on Twitch, Mizkif. After the winter snowstorm, he got canceled by 14-year-old white girls on Twitter, adopted Jambo, got a bidet, became upset.
I'm upset.
Joined OTK, went on various work-related vacations, became homeless,
I'm homeless.
and retired. Became overly obsessed with some monkey with balls, and revived an old format from Couch Hop. And that's where Jschlatt's story comes to a conclusion. Obviously, that's not where Jschlatt's story ends. He'll upload more videos, start various projects, and once he's done, he'll move entirely to real estate. As while I may have gotten some stuff wrong from his history and missed a few things, but some were intentional. Now, this video's intent wasn't to put Jschlatt on a pedestal as the best creator.
What do you mean, spoonful? You do not think I'm epic and based and red-pilled?
Now hold on. Jschlatt puts some one-off videos that I don't care to watch and takes some weeks to months off and comes back to promote a product, etc, etc. What I can say about Jschlatt though is that his persona and content is fresh air to me. YouTube isn't what it used to be years ago. Obviously it's changed and I've changed along with it, liking different mediums and getting desensitized to some forms of media, as well YouTube becoming more strict on its guidelines every year. But Jschlatt in a way is revisiting old YouTube and is reinventing media from the past. Jschlatt dabbles his hands in content like video essays and thoughtful content, revisiting Minecraft at a time where no one was interested in it, tycoon games from the 2000s, games from early 2010s, Wii games, in a sense reconstructing a format for commentary, and a couple other things that really hit home for me. 1. Editing his own videos, being creative with the work he makes, with the exception of a little help from editors from time to time. I say this because YouTube now, from what I see, is a platform where once you get big you start outsourcing your work to editors, using more and more of a business model than creating content individually. And 2. Reviving a form of media everyone forgot about and that the new generation of YouTube viewers didn't experience themselves. The Weekly Slap. I used to watch a good amount of COD commentary channels when I was younger, and the Weekly Slap floods me with a feeling that I'm a kid again for 3 to 5 minutes, discussing philosophical topics and giving advice for either young or older peoples, serving as kind of a big brother / cool uncle figure. Sure, it may seem a bit parasocial, but the style was from a time where the term didn't exist, and Jschlatt has expressed himself because he noticed the same problem.
You're a number for me. I'm sorry. I don't love you. I could tweet that I love you, but that's not true. And when I see relationships being formed like this that are just so one-sided in nature, I can't help but feel kind of concerned. My shit is a fucking TV show. The TV show will never love you. The characters have no idea who you are. They're not even real. And that's basically it. And it sucks because this channel is kind of a contradiction of everything I just said.
Jschlatt is a creator, a regular person that gives me a breath of fresh air, being innovative by taking content from the past and reinventing them, as well as the persona he displays and the effort of work he puts into his videos. Even though some of them might be the laziest pieces on the platform. Well, I mean, maybe not that lazy. Starting off as a small creator, and all that I've said through the video, to what he's become today, is the reason why I like Jschlatt as a content creator.
Oh my god, spoonful. That was beautiful. Can I have that kiss now, handsome?
Sure, bud.
Let's go, baby. Fuck her up.
Give me a second here. What do you say, boys? What do you say? What do you say, boys? Oh man. Yeah.
Side to side.
To find some diamonds tonight.
Night, night. Diamonds to mine.